And we're back. Still a little thirsty, still a little hungry, still a little tired, still a little sick. But, all in all, we're still here. We're still kicking. Life's been busy, but I'm still trying to make time for you guys. Last time we were here, we went out and got some food. Hopefully, the deer meat should be fine. Hopefully we don't need much more. Yeah, that was... Okay. So we can tide ourselves over with that. The clipboard is wood, so that's definitely something I needed. So we can cook when we get back. We have one more shot on the 50 cal. The syringer's just, for fun. And we've got 12 more shots for the normal one. I did say last time that I saw the lighthouse, and I'm curious about that. It's obviously going to be way higher level than we are now. But, curiosity. Worst case scenario, I'll just die and we reload and move on. As long as I'm not absolutely in a dead spot by the end of the episode, we still continue on. So what do we got? It was still decent last time we checked. There's a storm going on, but I don't see any radiation. And unfortunately, the sun is right in the middle of my screen, so give me 1 second. Okay, and we're back. Some loud noises in the background, but hopefully they don't stay, otherwise I'll have to stop again. But yeah, I was looking that way and I thought I saw... I think that's Saugus Ironworks, but I thought I saw the lighthouse, and I'm more curious about the lighthouse than anything. Because that's right on the coast, so that should give us some mutt crabs too. So off we go. My only concern is that I don't know anywhere to hide near the lighthouse. And if this storms turn south, then yeah. Just give them a wide berth. Wait, no. Yeah, it's fine. Should have shot them for food, but we'll keep them alive for now. Yep, there's the lighthouse. As long as we don't get jump scared like last time, which, God, that got me. That got me. Hopefully it wasn't too loud for you guys, but that got me. What was that? There's a wolf. That could get us some food too, now that we're out here. I think we'll keep this one equipped for now. Yeah, let that guy go. Okay. The last time I was out... A gutsy. Did the gutsy kill the deer? If I had a scope, I'd look. If I had binoculars, I'd look. Dog. Goal is right there. We're gonna have to go north a little bit. Hope this wolf doesn't catch us. Hope we don't run into any ghouls. And go east. Keeping south of Saugus Ironworks in case there's any loonies there. I hear rumblings that the subway's been expanded, but I don't see any new stops. So unless it's just the underground that's been expanded, which is possible, We're also looking for a new stop out in this direction. If I was a civil engineer, I'd be putting one, what? For the subway system, make it go, put a stop maybe by Salem. But that's if I was a civil engineer. Since that's a fairly decent city and you could, you know, make the intelligent people work in the bigger city for more money. It just works out. Or, you know, just have a larger labor pool for the larger city. Just works out. The ironworks is one of those places I probably should go eventually. Well, I imagine the resources in there would be good, but they're industrial resources. They're not exactly hard to come by. That's What's Their Face's farm in the base game, right? Which means between that and Saga's Ironworks, there's like a Deathclaw spawn somewhere over there, isn't there? Well, let's hope not. Something just happened over there. Curious. Since it's people, we'll keep this guy out. Cows. Okay. Cows are food. Cows are good food. Where'd they go? Oh, they're there. And they're neutral. And I have one shot on this before I get rid of it. It only adds up. We're gonna miss horribly, so get as close as we can. They think they see we're good. Okay, yeah. If I can hit a head, that would be even better. And it doesn't matter which head, that's good. Because I think in the base game, the right head's more damaging than the left. You. Where did that bullet even go? And if we go this way? Wait. That's a little ridiculous, don't you think? That's a little ridiculous, don't you think? Well, we wasted it, and it was basically for naught. Yeah. Okay. Let's head up, over, and around here. No. That's a dangerous spot. This isn't much better to cross at. I think there's a spawn for something up there. And really thinking this stupid thought. Yeah, I really am thinking that stupid thought. So let's not listen to those dark thoughts and go around. We don't need to kill ourselves to cross water. Especially when I just splashed my feet in it. Yeah, that cow's just gonna be mad now. You lived, cow. I put... Oh, crap. Bullets into you and... You survived. Ghouls? Oh. Well, let's just quietly sneak past the ironworks then. Ghouls. I guess if they died while working, they could have turned into ghouls. Hub City Auto Wreckers. Robots in the base game. And a weird lag spike. This storm is not getting any better. And I really should find a spot to hide in. Wait. First of all, what is this place? There's the end goal. And it is blinking almost regularly, like a lighthouse light should. What was that moving? It's very curious. It's probably something dangerous. But it is beckoning to me. That last bit of civilization still around. An iBot? Not heading right for me, okay. Couple ghouls there who didn't see us, thankfully. What? What? It's the iBot. But, did the map get confused there for a moment? Was it trying to place enemies down and it placed them instead of in front of me somehow? It was a weird thing. I should have pickpocketed the cultist. That is a car park? That is a car park. Not necessarily a bastion of safety. Excuse me, sir. Safety here. Heckin' rude to be flying next to somebody's face like that. Still. Oh, and if there is an underground out here, we're so close to the ocean, it's probably flooded. Okay. I was thinking of places nearby, and I thought of the old folks home out here. I think it's like that way. On the way to Salem or something. Okay, nothing here. Pre-war. Just goodies, nothing to loot. Man, there's a lot of snow buildup. What is this place? Is this the cannery? This is the cannery I was talking about the other day, wasn't it? Yeah. Flash is getting worse enough. I should probably just head inside and bunker up for part of the travel. What are we expecting here? Ghouls? Ghouls. It's gotta be ghouls. I can't imagine it not being ghouls. Unless they go full... got interrupted. Anyways, unless they go... Gotta be ghouls. Unless it's nothing? Radiated cram will take. I'll even take Jet as a last minute saving. Or wait, I already have drugs, don't I? I already have one. So we'll take that for some last minute saving. Yep, that's the cannery, alright. It's brought back online in the future. That doesn't mean it's not dangerous in the past. I don't know. Let's see. Ideally, any source of food or way to cook the meat we have would be preferable, so we could just condense it down into cooked food. But first we have to die to these ghouls. Okay, so no. It's a good thing I quick saved right out there, otherwise we would have truly ended right there. Not through the front door, huh? It's a bit silly that they both are right there. What can you do, though? Not through the front door. Not through the loading bay, obviously. There was a pipe you could break into, was there not? Oh no, there's the roof. The roof, that's not going to be great to do, but, you know, let's do it. I don't know what the electrical IED is for. Maybe robots? I mean, I would imagine it blows up into electricity. But what I more mean personally, like what's it for, is if it's... I mean, no, I did mean like for robots, but I also mean is it timed? Is it a timed explosive or a proximity? If it's timed, I could probably make use of it. No. If it's timed, it's harder to make use of. If it's proximity based, then yeah. Okay. Nothing up there. But it's going to be locked. A lock I can do, though. Okay. Quick minigame check.
That's it.
And now let's see what we're suffering from up here. Irradiated cram. Glue. A hot plate. Working beans. It's all going to be irradiated, but maybe I could cook some of it. Bandage scissors for making bandages, money. Not too bad. Decent amount of food. That will kill us if we eat it. Okay. Now, was there another way down from up here? I thought there was. There was another way inside the building. Getting tired, hungry, and thirsty again, and that's scaring me even more now. Nope. Could have sworn there was another way in. Might have been through the pipes, in which case, well, good luck to you, pipes. Is it mainly a self-contained dungeon that just so happens to be spawn camped by ghouls? Oh, god damn it. So the only thing left to do is, I guess, run north. Just keep running. Yeah, because this green means made it to the lighthouse. There's no safe spot out here, though. Because this green generally means, yep, that. we just gotta... We don't have any radix, damn it. Well... This is not gonna be the savior I think it is. No. The House of Witchcraft is definitely not it. Then the place I was thinking is south, isn't it? Damn it. Where's... Yeah, you guys can be fine over there. Okay, well, that made my reloading choice easy. Where is it gonna reload me? Oh shit. It might do it inside the cannery. No? Okay, good. So the biggest downside to the spot right now is that there's schools right there, basically. We need some place to figure out where to go. If we walk along the edge of the water... This whole trip might have been a bust out this way. Something thinks it's close to seeing me. It's gotta be those superhuman ghouls over there. Okay, we'll pass the ghouls at least. On this road to where? Not where I want to go. Because we were generally over in this direction. No, we were generally over here. That's where the lighthouse is. So we're like right here. So if we reload, I want to go out north and east, maybe? But there really isn't anything out this way. And the old folks' home I'm thinking of is like right here. Right? No, that's Saugus Ironworks. Yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, we'll just keep heading south for now, trying to find something. Now that we know we have a bit of a time limit. I mean, maybe the weather's random, but it shouldn't be too random. This is nothing but Boat City, yeah. There is an island out there, but I don't know if it's worth going to. There's the green, there's a little thirsty.
Contact.
There's the Assaultron. There we go. Oh my god. Really shouldn't have a fisting type attack like that. A thrusting type attack that just does that. About 40 levels too low for an Assaultron. Did say if we respawned we'd go this way and then north and around, as the cultists are making that area annoying. Yeah. Also have to keep our eye out for the wolves that were around. Before I call it a day, I want to get somewhere safe, even if I have to run all the way back, which I'll do. Just not going to be fun. There's a wolf, so we have to go even further out and around. I don't even see it. There it is. Really? Have to go to like those rocks and around. And it's coming right for us. These rocks also a spawn point for something dangerous. By what? By fucking what? Malden, man. That's different. And he beat up the wolf. That's something at least. What is... oh, that... yeah, we're not going anywhere near the quarry. Quarries are no-go. The Maldenman sounds more interesting than the quarry. Okay, so we've got about another in-game hour, I think. Once everything else hits us, that's when we're really close. Could go for the Maldenman. Really not worth it. Got a fancy bat, a fancy cage. I don't do enough damage. What we got here? Carrots. Maybe if we ever get into planting and farming, we can do carrots. Do I want to do... no, I don't want to do the House of Witchcraft. That spawns a Deathclaw. I'm not that silly. Because I don't think you can get out the way you came in because of a funny meme. I don't think you were there when I looked last. Really? I'm suddenly surrounded by cultists. Getting uncomfortably close to the quarry. What are they doing? Depth feels a little aggressive today. Or I'm just noticing it more aggressive. Also a possibility. Okay. So we could cut over and that will lead us over there. But I'm gonna go that way. I think this is calmer. It probably isn't. In the base game, this is absolute hell if I remember right. There's the interesting cannery, which is going to be loaded up where there's the industry, which is going to be loaded up with ghouls out here. Ghouls that are way too tough to fight. Like, my god, they're overtuned. On top of their bullshit movement, they're overtuned. But that's just what it is. Really? Really? And you know you're not going to do it all in one go because, you know. And before we completely die to that, drinking water didn't put me out of fire. Of course not. That would make too much sense. Can't have a base game mechanic working. Well, we got crab meat. I don't know if that's fully enough, but we got some. And our vision is going to be doing this for a while. That doesn't have an inside. Okay. I don't think that has an inside either. I mean, it has an inside, I just don't think it's worth checking out. Insane asylum. There is no like real inside areas that are I'd classify as somewhat safe in the base section of this area. Most of its external cells just populated with stuff. That's gunners, and that's probably U.S. Army Remnant in this one, because that's just an easy swap. We're hitting the northern edge of the map, the Nakamura residence, which isn't an internal cell. The house that's all external. What the heck? Bye, dogs. Yeah, there's nothing else up here. And the weather held up better today. Maybe we're just too far north. But not a single internal cell. Because there's the Brotherhood of Steel bunker, which we're obviously not going to be able to get into. But that's also an external cell. I'm just going to be wandering out here and I'm probably going to die. Which, I mean, I'll just accept it. Maybe not accept it that hard, but I will accept it. That can't be anything good. Because right now we're just gathering information. The insane asylum doesn't seem to have anything. Up here, well, someone almost detected me right away. Survivor camp, okay. I don't know what I will use it for. Probably nothing. But we got the survivor camp. Who owns the insane asylum? Nobody. How is there's no way no one's standing guard at the insane asylum. Like, I'm hesitating to hit quick save. But how is this the easiest place to approach? No. There we go. Malden Man. Robo Brain. Yeah, I'm no match for that Malden. What the heck? Pulls out a bat and he hears it from halfway across the parking lot. Someone whip out a bat? Gotta check it out. Maybe we're here to play baseball. We're not here for a quick game of baseball. We're here for a quick game and get the fuck out of here. And that's never a quick game. We're heading west, but there's still no interior cells west, and now there's a lake. How big is this lake? Oh, that goes pretty far. I call it a lake, it's obviously a river. Around, jump over, and we'll be at the slog. We've been at the slog before. It wasn't ghouls. Excuse me. What is that doing there? Those horns aren't normal. That back spike isn't normal. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. That's gonna suck, but we're gonna just have to grin and bear it. Never mind. We got through it. No radiation, no deathclaw, no disintegrations. Not too bad. I guess we'll check out the slog. Saugus Ironworks keeps calling me, but I can't go in there because I don't know how to fight ghouls well, and I'm not wanting to do a test under fire when I'm not even anywhere near having the capabilities. I don't have the damage, I don't have the ammo, I barely have the guns. Since they're weird zombies in this game for some reason. Open this door. Yeah, it's not an interior cell. It totally should be, though. Imagine if this protected you from radiation. I'm dead. Hi, guys. That was not a door I wanted to open. Holy cow. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there for today. I just don't have the time to continue on. We'll meet back up in the bunker underground, where we started this episode up. I gotta find a better spot to go. But anyways, have a nice day. See you next time, and goodbye.